Hey guys, what's going on? Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com, where we make self-growing planters. They grow your food with no human intervention. All you do is put your seeds in the planter, you let them grow, you never water, you never feed. We only ask that you supplement the environment, and you'll get results of food like this all of the time. What are we talking about? We're talking about radish. I have to pull one out here. They're so entrenched. But we've got hundreds of these growing in our torpedo pots. The season is over for a lot of you. You're not growing food anymore. But all I do is that I go to my torpedo pot and I pull my food out and I have food for the rest of my life. So all I did was drop my seeds in this planter. And then I put about 75 seeds in here. One seed grew this. One seed grew that radish. Isn't that amazing? How big that is. Dude, that's huge. It's not small. This one's still growing. I didn't mean to pull this one out. I don't know how I did it. Should have left it in there. So I've got to pick some for breakfast. So I don't need much, do I? So these torpedo pots are growing over 400 radish inside of these planters. 400 radish. Can you believe that? Dude, do you think I'm going to go hungry over the winter? I don't think so. Because guess what? I'm going to grow these into the winter. This is my winter crop. I've got radish, I've got carrots. They're not doing strong now because they still like that warm weather. I've got kale. I've got a number of things growing in my torpedo pot. My beets are growing, celery's growing. So you always have an opportunity for food in your torpedo pot. Remember now, all you do is simply drop your plants or your seeds. In this case, we took seeds and we brought hundreds of seeds for a cheap, cheap price. And guess what? It'll feed me throughout the winter. In other words, most of you spend $24,000 a year on food. Yes, $24,000 a year on food. Who does that? Why? This is less than a penny. It's amazing. And I get to eat healthy for the rest of my life. Torpedo Pot does that for you. Torpedo Pot is the world's first self-growing planter that grows your food with no human intervention. All you do is drop your plants and seeds in a planter and it grows your food for you. Let's find another one. I'm so sorry I picked out this young one. I really want them nice and tender like this. Let's find another one. Is that okay with you guys? Here's one right here. All I have to do is tap down on it and we'll feel which ones are above the soil. That means they're really growing. Yeah, look at this. All of the time, dude. I have food all of the time. Every day, all day, I grow food in my torpedo pots. Imagine, imagine you buying a torpedo pot, putting your seeds in that planter and watching it grow your food. And guess what? You never water. You never feed. All you do is supplement the environment. And you'll get perfect food all of the time. Why would you ever want to touch the ground and spend hundreds of dollars a year? An average gardener in the United States spends about $400 a year in preparation for the garden. And trust me, they only get a fraction of that back in food. We're growing organic, healthy food right at your doorstep for pennies on the dollar. The average family spends about $24,000 a year. But with Torpedo Pot, you eliminate that bill because Torpedo Pot grows your food for you. You don't have to grow your food anymore. You simply put your seeds in a planter and voila, look, this is what you get. Dude, this is serious stuff here. We are not playing around. My God, dude, this is amazing. Isn't it amazing? Boy, pair of earrings. That's amazing. Look at that. Man, look at that. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I can't convince you anymore. If we can get one more, man, that'd be really great. I really don't need that much food. I want to show you these so you know what to do, but let's move down because I want to get some of the balls also. The round, we call them Halloween radish. They come in different colors and they're more, they're round, like a ball. And I love my Halloween radish. Now what I do is that I come back and I shave the tops off and I use them for food, for my greens. And I let the bottom stay in there to grow. Um, when they start bolting, the seeds are absolutely delicious. You want the seeds. Torpedo pot grows your food for you. You don't have to grow your food anymore. All you do is put your seeds in this planter, put your plants in a planter, and it grows your food for you. So let's take a look at this Halloween radish. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to come over here. That looks great. Let's try this. And let's find some little round radish. Okay, is that okay? This is probably more than enough to feed me. More than enough. But man, look how natural and healthy that is. Isn't that beautiful? Look how natural and healthy that is. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters, and they grow your food for you with no human intervention. All you do is put your seeds in this planter and put your plants in this planter, and you will never go hungry again in your life. And guess what? You never feed, you never water your plants. It grows it for you. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Man, absolutely beautiful. I don't know how long this is, but these are 20-inch planters. And, oh no, those were 16-inch planters. And for a 16-inch planter, you got this type of growth in a 16-inch planter. This is unheard of. Now let's take a look at the, now for these I have to go in and take a look. Oh, here's a nice fat one right here. I think you'll like this one. And it's just a Halloween radish. I love it. The color. See the difference between the two? One is elongated, the other is round. Radish comes in many different shapes. Many different shapes. But it's amazing. It's amazing how they come right. These are torpedo pots. They grow all of your food, all of the time. This food, we drop seeds in this planter, and we put our seeds from our radish seeds, and practically we put about 50 to maybe 100 of them inside of here. And we harvest them when we need them. You don't harvest all at one time. This will last me throughout the winter. As I come out, my radish is ready, I harvest it when I need it. If I want to harvest the tops, I'll harvest the tops. If I want to harvest the bottoms, I'll harvest the bottoms. Doesn't make a difference. Remember now, the growth is in the base of the planter. It's at the root system. So you can harvest your tops as many times as you want to. Let's find another one. Ah, here's another one. Man, that's beautiful, guys. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Man, that's food for a king. Let's see if I can find another one. Now, remember now, you want to be able to harvest your crops, okay? All of the time. The reason why is because you want these smaller ones to develop and grow. You want to make room for everything else that's going to come forward. And so don't try to grab them all at one time. You don't need to. You got so many plants in this planter growing for you. This self-growing planter is growing so many plants in this planter right now and developing and providing so much food that you just come get what you need. You don't have to feel pressured or anything else. You just get what you need when you need it. And that's what this is all about. Let me find me a nice big one. I see a lot of small ones. We harvested from these many times, and so I probably harvested. The last couple of days I've been eating them, and they've been really delicious. Let's try this other one down here. I want to get them big. I don't want anything small. Oh, here's a nice size one. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Man, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's my food. Guys, these are torpedo pots. All you do is, oh my gosh, guys, isn't that beautiful? It's all natural food. This is what I'm going to have for, this is what you need to have in your body. Who are we kidding? Don't kid yourself. You need healthy food. You need a torpedo pot to grow your food for you, so you can eat healthy every day. You need nutrition. Guys, come on. You need this stuff. You really do need it. It's good for you. It helps me in so many different ways. Even when I wake up in the morning, I don't have a lot of the residue in my throat and in my body from synthetic foods. I have natural food, so they pass themselves through. That stops the mucus buildup inside of your system, trying to get rid of all of those chemicals. If you eat natural food, all you do is put your seeds in this torpedo pot and your plants in this torpedo pot, and it grows your food for you. You don't have to grow your food anymore. And it grows hundreds of plants. This alone will carry me through the winter if I wanted to. I have 9 of these planters. But we have an additional 30 of them that's running in the back with many different types of vegetables and things in it that will go through the winter time. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in this planter and it grows your food for you. Isn't that beautiful? Now, a lot of you, your season's over with, it's done, but not with my torpedo pot. I grow 365 days a year. I grow every season of the year. I have food on my table. Why? Because my torpedo pot runs 365 days a year. It doesn't stop. I cut it off when I need to, put it on manual, and it runs my plants and takes care of them for me. The nutritional environment that we developed inside this planter for the plants gives them the strength to either go through the winter or to bounce back. The plant is really down here. It is not up here. This is the fruiting body, okay? Down below the surface, you have all of this. You can cut all that down, won't make much of a difference, but if you destroy the root system by not adequately feeding it, it's a terrible thing. And that's why torpedo pot does that so well. In this inner chamber, it feeds your plants for you so that they can eat and provide you with food that you've never seen before. I think I have enough. I get one more big one for you guys. I want one really, really big one. Not really, is that really, really big? No, it's not really, really big. Okay, I gotta get a big one for you guys. Big, 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 big. Come on, give me a really, really big one. Alright, I'll settle for what I can get. Alright, I'll just take one here. Not totally satisfied, but I'll take it. It's hard to pull it out too. This little baby one here, which is pretty cool. Okay, so you guys get to see what's going on here. I'm going to take these in, I'm going to chop it up. I need to tell you, dude, I'm going to have a ball. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. You need healthy food. Look at the root system in those things, guys. Isn't that amazing? That root system is amazing. Wow. That is beautiful. Torpedo pot grows your food. Again, I want you to understand. I went up to this planter. I dropped my seeds in this planter. Sprinkled them, littered them like flies. And they start growing. And when they grow, I get food. And when I get food like this, I get healthy. And when I get healthy, then I'm able to achieve optimum what I'm trying to achieve. Good transfer of nutrition right from the soil to me. Torpedo pot is a biotic growing system. It grows your food when nothing else does. It develops the microbes in the planter to provide food for your plant so that they can grow. It rejuvenates the soil. It brings it back to life. Torpedo pot is the only growing system that it will change everything. It will change everything. And you can see it for yourself. This will change everything. When you go out and garden, you don't have to go outside and start, hey, listen, look. I did all this work and I'm not getting any return on my food. No, now you will get a return on your food, and you'll get a huge return on your food, and it'll be delicious. Self-growing planters, Torpedopot.com, and make a change to your life. I'm going to make a change to mine in a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Man, I will eat this here, but I can't. I would embarrass myself, got all this dirt on it. Talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.